Hello, Dr. Dana Mays here. I know this morning I had posted a video of it snowing, and I had somebody say they were jealous. And hey, I say stuff like that too when I see pictures like that. So, my husband and I are in Colorado, and so I wanted to come and let you know that everything is not always as it may be appear by what you see on somebody's Facebook reel. So, we've had numerous problems. We were finally taking a trip. 15 months since the last time we had any extended time together. Our last time together for something like this was February of 2020, right before the pandemic hit. Well, it was already here, but we didn't realize it. And we went to Cabo on a trip I earned, and it was fabulous. And then, not long after, the whole world went crazy and shut down and went nuts. And it's been a very rough, like 15 months since then. Things have been rough for me, as they have for many people. So we were finally getting away to spend a week at the condo that my mom has a week at here in Colorado. Well, we showed up late Friday night, get to the condo, had lugged quite a few things upstairs, put the code in, and nothing happened. And this is like 8:30, 9 o'clock at night. So we look at the paper, try it again, nothing happens. And then I look again at the paper, which you only get the reservation paper. They send it about a week or two before you even come in. I had already planned off, took time off from work. So I have to plan those things. We get here, the code doesn't work. I pull the letter out, and we were supposed to be here the week before. We were supposed to arrive on the 15th of October and be leaving the day we arrived. Oh man. Man, my world crashed at that moment. Like, what in the world are we going to do? We tried to call the people. All you could get at that time is the emergency maintenance people, understandably, because it's after hours. And so then we started looking, and thank God we did find a hotel room. And I just booked it for 2 nights. I didn't know what in the world was going to happen. And so we had to lug everything back down the stairs, load it back up in the vehicle, and then travel about 10 miles down the road to the hotel. Thank God, though, they had a room. So we're just so blessed and thankful for that. Well, then, but before all that, before we even got here, Jody had gotten sick on the drive, on the trip. And fever, chills, and other symptoms I won't discuss, but and no, it's not COVID. And yes, I did have a COVID test with me because I'm a doctor and, a little paranoid maybe about COVID, but it's real and I've seen many people die. So, rightfully so. So, COVID test negative, which I didn't think it was that really. But anyway, not to get off on that. So, Jody's sick. Thankfully, the next day, my dad was able to talk to the property people and they did find us another condo that we were able to stay in. So we got here, thank God, yesterday. And, well, turns out there's a herd of elephants living above us in the condo above us. Well, I don't know. It sounds like a herd of elephants. So loud. All night long. I mean, it's constant. And that's all I knew there was kids. And here we are trying to get away from kids. We love you, McKenna, but we needed a break. Anyway, all night long, loud. And then finally, I guess it was bedtime, which was great. You knew it was their bedtime. But the noise pretty much never stopped. I guess the insulation's not good, and every step is just loud. Now, this morning, all of a sudden, it sounds like they're remodeling the thing. It sounded like we were getting a new roof on this building. I'm not kidding. And then I realized what had happened, or what was happening. Thankfully, we're on the first floor, and I'll let you see. We have a covered. It's very nice, a covered um, porch here. But if you're on an upper level, you can see the one over here. There's no cover. So they were out there scraping the snow, and I'm telling you, it sounded like when the roofers are scraping the shingles off. Yeah, it was like that. And I'm like, I can't even come out here and get a peace and quiet. And what in the world is going on? But even before that, though, all night long there was a baby crying. And I sympathize. I've been the one in that position. But my goodness. I'm like, God, please. And Jody's laid up on the couch. Thank God I have a Colorado license, so I'm able to take care of his medical needs and went and got prescriptions and things for him today. But we can't do what we planned. We planned to go to the mountains, and I mean, we're in the mountains, but we planned to ride around to hike, to enjoy the scenery. Got me a new camera so I could take wildlife pictures. We're stuck here. But you know what? I'm really trying to count it all joy when you face various trials, knowing the testing of your faith produces patience. That verse is easy to quote. When you're not in the storm, when you're not in the trial or in the problem, it's not so easy when you're in the trial, facing the storm. It's no fun being away from home when you're sick, no matter how beautiful it is. So, but we're just grateful. Thank God that we do have a place to stay. We didn't know what we were going to do. I mean, I literally had a meltdown, broke down crying the rest of that night mostly because we needed a break so bad. I was just so full of disappointment and so upset with myself because I hadn't realized what that letter said. But also realizing you don't know. You don't know God's plans. Maybe He's protecting us from something else. But I'm going to show you the view we have. So when you're in these trials, you got to try to focus on the positive and look at what we have. So I'm going to see. I don't know if I can turn the camera around. I may just have to turn it around. I don't know how to turn it around. I'm just going to turn it around. I'll try to show you. Sorry. Can you see? Okay, yeah. Look, we are on this river. You hear it? For now, the elephant family seems to have left. I was spying on them, and I saw there's at least 4 kids. I think there's more because I didn't see a baby that would have been crying last night. They have a big white van. And those white vans are scary. I thought maybe I have my friends the Smidley family living above me right now. I don't know. I love you, Tracy. Anyway, let me show you my view in the mountains. I don't know if you can see those mountain peaks over there. It is just very beautiful. I can smell the evergreens, and there's still a little bit of snow on the ground. Most of it melted because the sun came out bright and beautiful today. So I hope that didn't make you sick. And just remember, count it all joy. Y'all have a great evening, and pray for Jody, please, that he would get to feeling better.